Welcome back, Charm. It's me again, Mr. All. As you know, as soon as I begin the video, I begin to channel. This is also a worldwide, interdimensional, global channeled message. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, okay? Now, I'm picking up a lot of psychic activation. You may be noticing a lot of spiritual movement, psychic activity, okay? Something about you squeezing through some glass ceiling, some state of perception, okay? Change in perspective, okay? We'll go ahead and grab the tarot cards for some clarity around this, okay? You may have something about you being the light in the dark, okay? You being a light for your angels, your ancestors, okay? And as I split the deck, we have the Page of Swords, okay? So a confirmation of a yes, okay, is coming through for you, possibly in the form of some communication, okay? Something about new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, maybe even some restless mental energy, okay? Or some restless mental energy being addressed, okay? Let's see. Someone may be in an environment where there are a lot of storms, okay? Some extreme weather conditions, okay? I'm picking up Mexico, okay? There may have been some blocks around long-term vision, okay? Limited success or rewards, work without the results, or distractions, okay? As we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, okay? Someone may be an earth sign as well. So, there may have been an energy around a lot of spiritual blocks, energetic blocks, okay? Too much mental stimulation, okay? Resulting in some form of Ten of Swords, all right? A block in communication, right? Some form of painful ending, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat, okay? So some form of burdening mental thoughts, mental anguish, okay? A lot of air energy. A lot of air and earth energy. So this may happen to communication within the physical realm, I'm picking up as well. Let's get some more clarity. Yeah. Okay. We have the Three of Cups reversed. So there may have been a failed collaboration, okay? Is what I'm intuitively picking up instantly, okay? Something about overindulgence, heavy partying, isolation, needing maybe some independence, right? Three is a crowd is the statement coming through, and gossip. Someone may have been a water sign, and or you're picking this up through your emotions, okay? I'm picking up on the surface, everything seems fine, but you're tapping into an undercurrent of energy, okay? All right? If this is not the situation that you're exactly experiencing, tribe, this may be around fears, anxiety, or there may be a bit of spiritual warfare and energy coming through that is exasperating or attempting to accentuate that energy. Yeah. And this may be, spiritual release, yes. I'm picking up that the ancestors are guiding you to release this form of thinking, okay? Specifically a need for justice, okay? Some low vibrational group or individuals, okay? Something about this. This definitely feels much more like a spiritual warfare read, okay? Because I'm being guided to the what's the tea. So there may be gossip, speak, okay? Okay, this feels very, this energy feels very human, okay? Something about human nature or the lower aspects of human nature, okay? Yeah, something is a complete ending. There's a complete and total ending to something, okay? In any capacity of relationship, professional, romantic, intrapersonal, okay, familial, some form of ending to karmic relationships as well, I'm picking up. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, we have unfazed, okay? So this energy of being unfazed, okay? Don't care, didn't flinch, can't shake me. So there may have been some form of energies attempting to latch on and or siphon energy. Okay, yeah. And this is what I was picking up. Someone's, groups, something in their head as there's been some form of backfire, energetic backfire. You may have had to do some form of protection ritual around some form of creeping energy, right? Some form of spiritual monitoring, right? Something significant about an owl. You may have recently seen an owl. Okay, this will be a confirmation, right? That you have some hidden knowledge, okay? Yeah. You at one point may have been running from a group or running in loops, okay? Keeping your some energy of being distracted by unnecessary things. All right? Wow. Let me get a bit more clarification for us, tribe. So now that your spiritual gifts are online, you're picking up the subtleties in these energies, okay? All right? And I'm picking up a retraining of the subconscious mind to recognize, okay, the power that you do hold, right? As we have the Magician card here, the one. You being able to transform out of any situation. Something may be significant about the infinity symbolism, okay, or the number 8. You may have been seeing repeating 8s, okay? You may be guided to connect with different earth elements to cleanse some form of energy, okay? Right? We have the beginning of the projects and creative endeavors. So you may have had to, or you may be guided to tap into your own creative power, right? The alchemical process. And similar to the imagery in this card of the Magician, no gender in tarot and or oracle cards, but you really recognizing your spiritual authority, the energy that you hold, and the capacity to communicate with the spiritual realms, okay? Something may have been projected, casted to keep you in a lower vibration, to have you not experience some form of justice, okay? So the energy that I'm picking up is you not seeking any form of justice yourself, letting the divine handle it. This energy, someone may be an air sign, an earth sign, okay, or an earth sign. As we have air, earth, and water on the table, these may hold some significance, okay? Something about you recognizing some unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty, and punishment. So there may have been some form of complex manipulation tactics at play, all right? Again, this will not resonate for everyone within the tribe. Yeah. This will be for some in the tribe that have experienced any form of gaslighting, any form of ritualistic abuse, any form of harassment, okay, disempowerment, yes, okay, something attempting, something, someone, a specific energy, all right. I'm picking up dark energies in a negative context, okay? A lack of shadow integration, something about immaturity, okay? Greed. I'm picking up the 7 deadly sins. This may be significant to you, all right? And you may notice that you're able to feel these energies when weather is very extreme, okay? These can be signs of spiritual trickery, okay? This is the way that it's coming through. All right, and the next card that we had come out was the 2 of Pentacles reversed, right? Maybe you recognizing that there was a lack of equality, right? A lack of equity, maybe even a lack of reciprocity and some collaboration, okay? And now you may be feeling, okay, or sensing any form of spiritual monitoring, okay? Something about being overcommitted, disorganized, needing to reprioritize, a lack of balance and or overwhelmed, okay? These will be the confirmations of some of the emotions that you may be experiencing, all right? That are, in this moment, clear signs of some form of spiritual manipulation, okay? spiritual warfare, energetic warfare, okay? Yeah, so the words coming through is some form of gossip, some form of monitoring, some form of attempting to escape. If this is not you, this may be others or an individual involved in the situation that I am referencing. I generally don't like or enjoy to tap into these energies, but I was being called to yeah, let you know, okay? Because something about you moving in silence, or the need to move in silence. Someone may look like the individuals on these cards. Someone may have these little cotton balls, okay? Or you seeing different glimmers of colors, lights, energies, okay? Yep, this is the confirmation, okay? Yeah, how interesting. An ain't shit energy, right? This may have been the form of abuse that you are experiencing, okay, or could currently be experiencing, right? Something attempting to belittle, minimize, okay, diminish, okay, not accept, okay, or have you not accept your power, your gift, your clarity, okay? And this can happen, right? But I see this, yeah, and now there's energies possibly attempting to embrace on this, in this kissing ass energy. Again, this isn't usually language that I would use, so if any of these words or phrases are ringing true for you, this is going to be your confirmation. Someone may use this form of language, okay, or communication style, okay? There may have been hidden intentions behind someone's kindness, behind empty promises or false compliments, okay? Yeah, and you may be ignoring this, okay? You may be dividing, okay? Something about a divided energy, right? I'm picking up head over heart energy in this instance, okay? Being able to use your rational mind and not let the emotions of a specific experience overwhelm you, right? Left on red, avoiding messages, given silent treatment. Given or giving silent treatment. Yeah, bad reputation in reverse. There may have been some form of smear campaign, slanderous activity, okay? Just very petty behavior, unnecessary drama. I'm picking up the imagery of a drama island. Just unnecessary. This is the word that keeps coming through. Unnecessary. Interesting, tribe. Okay. So let's get a bit more clarification from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. Okay. Yes. You may have intuitively recognized that something, someone's was unnecessary. Ultimately, practicing non-duality within this channel, you just recognize where the energy aligns, okay? As energy is simply energy, we apply negative and or positive aspects to the energy, okay? All right. You may have found yourself overindulging in some form of gossip, drama, okay, lower vibrational energies, and this is possibly what was keeping you distracted, okay, from aligning with your soul purpose, your soul mission, okay. I'm picking up spiritual imposter, okay. I'm picking up destiny swap energy, okay. So let's clarify this unfazed, kissing ass, you tapping into this magician energy, okay? You may identify as a magician, a magi, okay? You may be closely connected with the occult. Yeah. In this energy, we have be thankful. This may be the energy that you are currently embodying, right? This capacity to remember, okay? Remember gratitude, remember appreciation, and remember harmony, okay? Yeah, this is how you were able to, in essence, rise above some form of chaotic energy, okay? Someone may have been practicing some form of chaos magic, some form of baneful magic, okay? Yeah, you were guided to move your body, okay? Dance, breathe, and flow, all right? This is the current guidance from your ancestors. Dance, breathe, and flow to get some residual energy or energetic residue out of your frequency, okay? I'm picking up the statement too high vibrational in a positive context, right? So energies that we're attempting to attach on, leech, feed energy, siphon energy, harvest, energy from your spirit, your soul, your mind, okay, your being, cannot find you, okay? Yes, as you're noticing the signs, okay? This specific symbolism may hold a frequency of truth for you. You may be feeling, in this exact moment, tribe, I'm picking up, you may be feeling tingling in your body, okay? Confirmations may be going through. You may have just gotten a notification or some form of sound or noise calling your attention. That is your clairaudience working, okay? There may even be something about a specific audience, okay? But noticing the signs, investigate symbols, nature, spirits, okay? Okay. Something about having gratitude that you were able to flow through this, okay? An appreciation to the breath of life that you hold, okay? Appreciation of the nature spirits that you're able to connect with as they are guiding you, okay? Yes, something about facing cold, hard facts, something about facing difficult truths, okay? And dealing with complexity, okay? I'm picking up the statement, not assuming negative intent, and protecting your energy, okay? Being very conscious and aware of those that know, those that hear, those that have the capacity to see, okay? But you needed to hear this, tribe. And again, this will not resonate for everyone within the tribe, as this energy needed to be discussed, to be released. You may be guided to do some form of cord cutting ritual, okay? And this may be some form of accumulated karma from past lives to address, and or an attempt to mask energy. Something about this symbolism, okay? Someone may use the symbolism of covering the left or the right eye, okay? There may have been some form of hexing going on as well. Yeah, something attempting to block your psychic insights, okay? As we have psychic strength, okay? Your power is recognized. You are emanating it, okay? You are a clear vessel for the divine, a clear channel, okay? And there may have been something attempting to throw off, disorganize, okay? Disrupt is the statement that I'm picking up. These psychic and intuitive insights, okay? Yeah, shield, talismans, and gold light. This is the energy that you're being guided to tap into if you are experiencing any form of spiritual warfare or perceived spiritual warfare, right? Ultimately, it is you that is in control, okay? So, you're being guided as well to interact and relate, okay? Get connected with your soul tribe, your soul family, where you are simply provided the space to be, okay? Interact and relate, community, family, traditions, right? Building new traditions based on solid foundations, based on liberties and freedoms for all, okay? Based on inclusivity and intersectionality, all right? And because you may embody your ancestors, an ancestral gift, the statement that's coming through is an ancestral gift was passed on directly to you. As you have the statement coming through is you have the balls, okay? You have the clarity. You have the gusto, okay? The bravado, okay? This is interesting. A passed on loved one may have used this language, okay? You are not afraid to move through the dark, okay? You are not afraid to do the shadow work, okay? You are not afraid to work with the spiritual gifts that are being bestowed upon you. All right, tribe? Wonderfully done, okay? Yes, as you have stepped into your knowing, your calling, your purpose, if you are an individual that would resonate with having any form of purpose and or destiny, as you have stepped into fulfilling and answering your soul's call, okay, this has left any energies that are unwilling to do the true work stuck in a well of hell, This is the way this is coming through. A well of hell, or perceived hell, okay? Interesting. Yeah, you have moved. You have taken the spiritual movement, okay? With the Chariot card coming out, okay? You have taken the actions that you've needed to take for your own personal growth, your own personal liberties, okay? Movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. This has been the energy that's coming through, all right? Someone may be a water sign, okay? And or Cancer representing the psychic gifts, okay? Yeah, you've made a commitment to the divine, to your life purpose, to what is true for you. And also, simultaneously, I'm picking up the statement of allowing or creating a path through the darkness for others to follow, as you recognize the I am because we are, okay? The interconnectedness of all things, okay? This is how I'm picking it up. Upright, love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two or more together. Okay? You are bringing in space within this physical realm for new ways of being, tribe. And you know this, and this will ring true for many members within the tribe. I'm sending a few telepathic messages to those within the tribe. Okay. Okay. Yeah, in the recent past, you may have moved your body according to the signs, okay? Moved your flow of existence according to the signs and symbols that you were able to investigate, okay? And this gratitude was one of, I'm picking up the statement, superpowers, okay? This appreciation and gratitude and harmony that you exhibit with all things. Okay, someone may have been doing some form of altar work. You may have been guided to thank your ancestors and or reconnect with your guides, okay? Or the aspects of your higher self, whatever it is that you would define as divine. Okay, tribe? All right. Well, we're going to leave this channeled message here for now. Okay, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Depending on where you are watching, click the link above in the bio if you'd like to book a personal session. You'll see a calendar, pick a date and a time, and from there, we'll be able to connect one-on-one via video call and or chat. Also, check out the ebook, The Perception Project. You may find some beautiful keys for your reality in that ebook, okay? And also check out the other social media platforms that I utilize, as each and every single post is meant to bring something from the subconscious into the conscious awareness, okay? And with that, tribe, Ashe, Abracadabra, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, as the soul. So mote it be, so it is. Love and light, peace and darkness, and Anak Amun. See you next time, tribe.